Well, Mr. Boston, I don't want to be one of those mothers or one of these people who files a frivolous lawsuit on behalf of my injured child. Want to know what I'm talking about? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to talk with you today quickly about that statement that was made to me during a recent call that I had to my office dealing with a possible childbirth injury case. Now, when I was talking to the mother made it clear to me that she did not want to be one of these people who files a frivolous lawsuit. She didn't want to be like what some people see on TV, just, what the news tells them, that there are a lot of frivolous lawsuits going on when it comes to cases like this. And how do you go about not filing a frivolous lawsuit? Well, if you're watching this video, then I'm glad that you're here, because what I'm going to explain to you is how we as attorneys, childbirth injury attorneys in Maryland, and I'm sure probably other places too, how we go about evaluating these cases. Under Maryland law, to be successful in a childbirth injury case or a medical malpractice case, what you have to have is a medical expert. You've got to have a medical expert who's going to review the facts of the case. This expert is going to take a look at the medical records and is going to look at all of the important information. And this medical expert has to come to an opinion as to the standard of care that was given to either you in a medical malpractice case or your child in a childbirth injury case. That medical expert is going to be looking to see if good and acceptable medical standards were followed and whether the departure from these standards is what caused your injury. So that's what we're looking at. There's got to be another medical expert that's going to take a look at everything and give an opinion. All of this goes into your attorney's evaluation and investigation of the case. So all of this is going to have to happen on the front end before a case is filed. And like I explained to the woman who contacted me, that's how we go about determining whether we feel if you have a viable medical malpractice case. So this helps prevent frivolous cases from being filed, because if you can't have a medical expert, or if you can't get a medical expert on board, then more than likely your case is going to fail if you file it. So why have I taken the time today to explain all of this important information to you? Because I'm trying to give you insight into this process. I'm trying to help you understand what it would be like if you file a childbirth injury or a medical malpractice case here in Maryland. Now, I realize that if you're watching this video, more than likely you have questions, you have concerns. Maybe your child was born blue, or your child was suffering from seizures, or your child is not meeting neonatal milestones, and you have questions, but you're not really sure of what to do. This is what I invite you to do. I invite you to go ahead and to take this next action, which costs you absolutely nothing. And that action is to go ahead and pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I can answer your Maryland childbirth injury questions or your medical malpractice questions. It's something that I do all the time, and I'll be glad to take some time to listen to your story. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC. And we will see you next time. Guys, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.